Hello YouTubers. I'm working on this 2017 Dodge Ram 1500 4x4, and I was working on something else on it, but when I took the tire off, I noticed this stud was messed up, and that lug nut, it was very hard to take off. And finally when I took it off with the impact gun, I noticed this is all chewed up, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. I'm gonna try to take the bracket and the caliper off together. I don't feel like taking it off separate. I might have to if that doesn't work, but that's the plan. We're gonna have to take everything off together, lean it this way, set it on this little stool, or just leave it hanging with this bungee cord, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're gonna go for these two bolts back here that hold the brake caliper or bracket. This one and this one down here. Now already saturated with the WD-40, and there are 21. All right, let's give this a whirl. I turned the wheel to the right so we can have better access to these bolts. There's one, and they usually have Loctite, so they'll be on there tight. Okay, I'm holding the caliper and bracket with the other hand. Don't want it to fall off, and they should come out. You may need to take a screwdriver and pry them brakes a little bit open. Stick it on the caliper brake pad. Oh, my arm hurts. Okay, watch this line, guys. Watch this line. Make sure that's not gonna fall and damage that line. I have to replace that sensor then. All right. Let's go ahead and get this rotor off. And these have never been changed, and the way you know is because of that little washer there. You have two, and that's only put on there on the assembly line when the vehicle's being put together. So when the next guy gets it, it doesn't flop around. But you don't need them. I throw them away because you actually damage them when you take them off. Let me get something else. And what it's gonna hold your wheel is your lug nuts and the tire, so don't think that's what holds your wheel, and it's gonna fall off if you don't replace them. All right, guys, the way I take these off, I take a screwdriver or a chisel, and I put it behind there. Ouch. And I whack it. I'm trying to get behind it so I can grab it with some, there you go, some needle nose pliers, or not needle nose, but some, what some people call dikes, or even if you got a good screwdriver, just twist it like that, and there it goes. Oh my God, what are we gonna do now? We broke it, we can't replace it. Oh my God. Okay, now the other one, get out of there. See how that rotor flops around? And I guess they don't want the next guy having to deal with it, you know, and it's coming down and it's flipping. That's all it does. But when you put the tire in the lug nuts, this is gonna hold your tire, so don't worry about those. Now we get this off. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the bad one, and where's it at? Right here. Look around though before you knock it out. Look around. Some of these vehicles have a slot here, and it's made specially so you can knock lug nut or a stud out. This one doesn't. We're gonna knock it out through here. We might have to bend this little dust plate, and if we just no biggie, you can bend it again. Some people actually cut a hole right there, a little square, so this can come out. But let's see what happens. Let me get over here behind you and whack this sucker out. Okay, of course it came out because I forced it by hitting it. I had no choice but to bend that. Okay, when we get the other one in, hopefully we won't have any trouble. If we do, bend this a little more, man. It's not gonna hurt anything. Oops, wrong way, huh? Duh. See, now we can put the new one in. So bend that, and then we can bend it back if you want. Or if you don't want to bend that, go ahead and take this lug nut out, or this CV axle nut, take out the hub. I'm just kidding, that's too much work, guys. Here's a new lug nut. If you want to, you can put some grease, lube it up, make it go in easier. And it's just grease from my grease gun there. All right, YouTubers, I was all excited because I thought I was gonna be able to show you my tool. They've got a tool that's specially made to install these. And if you're having trouble getting this one in, maybe this just moved on you. Just move it back and you'll find the sweet spot and boom, it goes. I went ahead and did a little bit of WD-40. And the tool looks something like this. It'll go in there, but it's got bearings in there that turn. This is all I can find in my shop right now, so I'm gonna use that and a wrench and drive this baby home. And if this nut is trying to turn on you, you can turn it and see if you can find. It's got some little splines in there, but usually you'll get them first time, you know, it's no biggie. You might want to tap this on the back, give it some love taps. If you had a room, you could drive it in completely with a hammer. And you can do this with just regular hand tools, but it's a lot easier if you have an impact. Now that we're in position, let's give it hell. Boy, this is a tough one. See, things don't always go that easy. Let's try it again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is almost dead. Only got one bar. Dang it. And again, I don't have my charger with me. Well guys, I guess I'm gonna have to show you it can be done with hand tools. I put this half-inch ratchet in there and I've got a bar on it. And we're gonna do it old school. That damn battery gave out on me. I put some sockets on the studs so I won't mess up the threads, because you gotta hold it so it won't spin. Now I didn't want this wrench to hit on the threads, or this bar that I'm using to hit on the threads. All right, let's go ahead and take this off and straighten out that little dust cover. All right, let's straighten out this little dust cover. Just grab some pliers and bring it back in. There, man, you can't even tell. Looks brand new. All right, let's put the rotor on. Ouch. I want the rotor to hold still for me, but since we got rid of those little tips, I'm gonna put a lug nut to hold it. I have to hit it with the gun. There. Now let's try to put the bracket and the brakes on without disturbing the brake shoes. Okay, the brake shoes are trying to close on me here. Okay. Move the brake shoes. It went out of whack there. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. We might have to open the okay, no, that's going in. You get this screw. Here's that screw for the top bracket. Got the top one. Let's do the bottom one. I have to lean over. There we go. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how you do a wheel stud. Thanks for watching, and like always, I really appreciate you. God bless.